We go. We are up and running live. Today I thought I'd be doing something a little more different than what I do normally. Typically I just do a normal Q&A, but I thought I'd kind of sweeten things up. Try to I've been watching my friend Rich and Nitch, and he's been really talking about how to make live streams a little more entertaining beyond the just what's that called? The beyond just the normal hold on for a second, beyond just the normal shit beyond just the normal like Q&As and stuff, because I'm not gonna lie, man. uh Q&As are great and all, but you know, I think sometimes I just want to build stuff together. And so I thought, recently I've been using this called Notion. Been also using it for things like, what's that called? Been using it for things like Airtool and all these cool tools. And in the future, what I want to do is like build out a personal finance tracker. If you're a high ticket closer or want to track your deals, I have tools for that. I've created tools for that in the past. But today I thought I'd be doing something cool and just kind of go over, start building a knowledge base on pharmacy, alternative pharmacy careers, right? Outside of just retail and community and stuff. And what I want to do is make this publicly available. Not sure if I'm going to if I can like make other people edit it and whatnot, but I think we could work on it together and just be a really cool project that we could do and stuff like that as well. So basically, if you guys don't know what Notion is, and if you want to download some Notion, it's free. Just go to refugiehustle.com/Notion. It's an affiliate link. I get like Notion credit or whatever. So if you guys want to support my channel, sign up for it. It's totally free. It's one of the best tools. It's better than Evernote. I use it to outline everything. I love to outline all my projects, all that stuff on there as well. And so basically, let's go on to Notion really quick. And throughout the stream, I'll answer your questions too. It'll be like a kind of like a build it while like live Q&A slash like, how's this? Open system preferences. Oh my god. Hold on for a second. Why isn't this working? Hold on. I gotta enable some other things. Meanwhile, we got some questions really quick. We got Kevin Moore, who says, "Hey Kev, just wondering, what do you mean by alternative pharmacy?" I meant alternative pharmacist careers, beyond just hospital and retail pharmacy. For some reason, nothing. Oh, I gotta unlock it. Oh man, I gotta restart the stream. Fuck. Okay, cool. Shit, this fucking sucks. I hate Mac. There we go. Now, hopefully it'll work. Oh my god, this really sucks. I hope I really don't have to restart the stream. That'll really piss me off. Oh yes, thank God I don't have to restart my stream. Um, love. Sorry. And let me move this over here. I'll move this to top screen. Make this extended. So you guys can see everything. How much do you think a pharmacy owner can make? It really depends, man. Sky's the limit, honestly. The real question is like, how easy is it to break into the market at this point in time? It really, is there an easy entry point into something like pharmacy? And if there is, what angle are you going to go? What niche are you going to go? Because there's no way you can open up something like a CVS pharmacy these days. I haven't seen that too popular. And even like the only person that I've known that has recently opened up a pharmacy is really my friend Jenny. She's really kicked ass at it, but she's a specialty pharmacy, and she specializes in like just a few disease states as well. She kind of falls into this world of specialty like pharmacy as well as an independent pharmacist. So that's what she's up to. Um do drive-through pharmacies exist? Yeah, they do. Hold on for a second. Let me move this up here. We'll move this over here. Think this would be an okay layout. And then I love this tool, by the way. Um yeah. So if you're referring to purely drive-through pharmacies, I don't know, to be honest with you. But let's build this out, guys. And first of all, before we build anything out, we got to ask ourselves, hey, what are some of the things that we're curious about for a career, right? Rather than listing different careers, which we can do, let's kind of find out what we want, what kind of information that we want to collect. So actually, what I will do is I will open up a new tab over here, and what I will do, bam, make this like that. Can you guys see everything as well? I hope you guys can. I'm gonna just go over to, and I switched my screens bureau, and I appreciate. Oh, dude, thanks for the likes, man. Appreciate it. So, what I want to do is I'm opening up something like the Bureau of Labor Statistics, right? And I'll spend half the time on pharmacy careers and then spend the rest of the time on pharmacy hustles as well. But really, what are the most common questions? And if you guys are curious about any sort of questions that you know a certain area of pharmacy has, then you can put in the chat below. But I'm going to reference this Bureau of Labor Statistics because I always like to model after things. And so these are the most common questions, right? Typically, and I'm not sure if we can get all the answers to this, but it gives us a good idea of what to look for. So in a typical pharmacy career, we might be curious about the market demand, right? Average pay, and then we'll get into once we kind of determine what we're looking for each one of these things, we're gonna build out a table as well to kind of delve into each of these a little bit deeper as well. And I just started using this tool. It's pretty it's pretty cool. So we're looking for average pay. Let's see what else. What does this job specifically do? How to get into the role, to get into the role. Sutton says, love, I'll answer a question in a bit. Damn, got a huge upgrade. Yeah, well, I actually started using, I upgraded like my tools and stuff like that too. So thanks, man. Appreciate it. Do you think pharmacy market will equalize with the pharmacy enrollment decreasing? No, I'm not too optimistic about it, to be honest with you. Unless I mean, obviously retail pharmacies. You guys already know a lot of my like what I typically think about pharmacy going into pharmacy. I wouldn't recommend it, especially with I mean, we're on the Bureau of Labor Statistics. You can see 0% job outlook within the next 10 years, negative employment change. So not looking too hot, but yeah. How to get into the role, job. And by the way, is there anything else that you're curious? So for example, I have a few different careers outlined here that full stack pharmacist actually outlined, so I'm gonna be writing them down. But in terms of anything else, slash job outlook, requirements slash prerequisites. I think that's how you spell it. Job role. I think that's pretty much it, right? Duties, work environment, education, training. This is just for general pharmacists, but eventually I want to dive into specific things. Okay, so I think we're all set when it comes to that. Maybe I can pull them up really quick, but what I do want to reference is maybe if I can give a quick shout out. There's also a YouTube channel that talks about alternative job careers too, as well. But I think if we go to full stack pharmacist Instagram, he had 9 more pharmacy jobs you didn't know existed. I printed this out because I thought it was really solid. I think he has a. Oh yeah, here we go. So I think those are the major things that we should focus on as well. He has he there's a few things. Let's get this onto our Notion as well to really do a deep dive into it as well. What we can do, companies to look out for as well. Okay, cool. Um, competitiveness is kind of subjective. I don't know how we would kind of talk about competitiveness, but I guess I could add it to the Notion as well. Competitiveness. Uh, job opening number of job openings per year, says Sutton. Um, hmm. I'll add it for now. Of job openings per year. That's kind of hard to. I think that's going to be hard to research, but at least we have our like general like requirements within the at least we have kind of like the general requirements. So basically what this is going to be, this is what's going to be inside the knowledge base, right? um Knowledge base template. And what I love, this is the dude, I love this tool, right? So basically what I want to do is probably maybe a drop down menu, and maybe I'll indent this and then make these. I don't know if I'm going to make a bullet point, but I kind of don't want to see all this while I'm doing different roles. So what I'm going to do is make this a toggle list, and then it just toggles out like that. Pretty cool stuff. Um so I can actually copy paste this. Shit. Come on. No. I don't want orange. I think my computer is like kind of crapping out right now as well since I'm doing a lot. But oh well, I guess I'll. Oh yes, color default. Let's make this default. And by the way, I will share this with you guys later if you want, if you guys are interested in sharing it. So let's duplicate this, or let's what we can do is I'll list out everything so far, and we'll just go from there. Um, all right, cool. I guess I'll do like bullet point, or we'll just do a rough thing. So I'm taking a look at this is actually the image that I actually took a look at for Full Stack Pharmacist. I don't know, I don't really know Full Stack Pharmacist, but I was looking at some of the content and I was like, oh, this is pretty sick. So I guess this is a great rough outline to look at different pharmacy career paths, right? So special. So what we can do is and what you can do as well is like build out separate pages for this as well, so you can create sub pages into this, and go from there. Tefra asks, when will quarantine end? Man, I have no freaking clue, to be honest with you. No clue. um it's like I think they extended our quarantine even longer, so to me it's not like a huge deal, but um it's definitely not the ideal situation. I definitely miss like things like jujitsu, but you know, just making the most out of things. I've really kind of double down into kind of my content strategy for my YouTube channel. So you will see something. I'm thinking about creating like kind of a weekly show and creating micro content. Watching a lot of Gary Vee recently, and specialty pharmacy, and really devising my strategy and stuff. If you guys are interested, I can actually show you this too. Hold on, if you want to take a look at it. By the way, hit the like button for some good old support for my channel. Would love it. And like I said, if you guys want to get a copy of Notion, it's completely free. Highly recommend it for any sort of project management. It actually integrates with a lot of tools. One of the tools I'm in love with right now is something called Airtable. And I'm also in love with this app called Whimsical too. So gotta log. I'm logging in right now into my Whimsical, and I want to show you kind of like we'll take a little break from it, and then we'll enter in all this data into the knowledge base. But um, hold on for a second. All right, going back into the screen. Think I'm logged in. So funny. I think is Brian's face on there? I thought I saw Brian's face for a second. I don't know, but yeah. Wow, everything is lagging. So I don't know. It takes up a lot of system resources once I start streaming and doing all this sort of stuff too. So what you guys will be seeing, very very cool stuff, and I want to start being a lot more transparent about like how I'm marketing, the strategy behind everything as well, so you guys know what's happening on behind the scenes and stuff like that. As well, because a lot of this stuff I actually keep to myself. I don't really talk to too many people about it. But my real strategy behind everything as well, and maybe I'll zoom in, um, is one of the things that's been on my mind a lot recently is this whole game of like long-term mastery, long-term content, right? If you can win the minds of the next generation and get the best talent, you can work on better and bigger projects, right? I feel like everybody's out to make a quick buck, and sure, everybody got to eat, bro. But at the end of the day, like I feel like if I can create a really cool system behind everything, really cool content like the Ask Gary V show, then I can do something. I can do something just as cool. So I actually have, if you guys don't know, I actually have something called the Weekly Hustle on my newsletter, and I'm going to send an email newsletter out to people, text version. I might post a version on my website. Haven't decided quite yet. Definitely going to do a video version. Gonna have that automatically be into podcast version. I'm gonna hire a video editor to break each one of these down into like 5-10 minute sequences or whatnot, and make it SEO friendly. And then that I'm just gonna go full into it because that is something I love. And every single week I talk about, it's almost like Tim Ferriss's 5 Bullet Fridays. So like what is a purchase that I'm enjoying? What is something that I'm struggling with? Like it's really to document my process of getting to um $10 million. I That's the goal I set, because if you can hit $10 million, right, that's 100K per year for the next 100 years. And I think it would be putting me in a really good spot. And plus, um, when you play long term game, no one is like, you look at people like Dan Lockman, and like look at some of these people who just came out of nowhere. It's like, where the fuck did they come from? We don't have a track record, but if they documented that process, no one ever doubt their authority. It's just sometimes really sketchy about how they come up for a lot of these people. And one of the things for me is I always want to try to be as transparent as possible. But anyways, back to the stream real quick. So we have specialty pharmacy, we have telehealth pharmacist, we have critical care pharmacist. And given I don't know what all these are, by the way, I'm not the biggest, like I've been out of the pharmacy world for a while, but um I'm only like degrees away from probably knowing someone, or knowing someone who knows someone in these fields. And what I want to do is actually uh start interviewing types of people in these industries as well, right? Pharmacist. So we got clinical solution pharmacist, health plan pharmacist, pharmacy, uh, pharmacy accreditation reviewer, clinical apps pharmacist. I actually think I know the perfect person for a clinical app pharmacist. Ambulatory care pharmacist. But most people know what M care is, right? And usually you need a residency. So I think like maybe, yeah, that goes under requirements. So I don't think we really need to add like residency and all that sort of stuff too. So Um, yeah. So, guys, let me ask you guys this. Those that are watching this, do you guys know of any other alternative pharmacy careers that are missing from this initial list? And keep in mind, I'm going to be researching, talking you guys through how I'm doing this whole research process. If you guys like this, more content like this, let me know. I'm more than happy to do more and more as well. Phar- 9 pharmacy jobs in industry you didn't know existed. Okay, cool. But are these like pharmacist jobs? I don't know. Maybe I'll do a separate section. I gotta take a look. Um, so I'll do industry and do a separate ones because I don't know if these are really pharmacy type of careers or um but industry is like working for drug companies and whatnot as well. So promotion manager. Bro, Jeff Bezos makes about 150K per minute. How can we all get that Bezos train? You know what's really interesting? What's really cool about Bezos, because I've been watching like a lot of people like Alex Becker recently, and oh yeah, IT system slash tech, IT systems slash tech. Thank you, excellent. Appreciate it. Um, thing about like Jeff Bezos and stuff is that I mean he owns a it's a crazy monetization platform. I feel like it like SaaS is really, I don't know, SaaS is like kind of the way to go and stuff like that. And it was, I don't know, man. It's kind of interesting. I'm obviously not the best person to talk to, but the business model that he has obviously supports what making that much money as well. Medical wow, medical science liaison, clinical drug safety associate, clinical operations pharmacist, pharmacists, pharmacists. I'll just gonna combine these, by the way. And what I will do is actually maybe I'll combine these into a table as well. Market access strategist. This is really cool. Like health, economics, and outcomes manager, medical information specialist, risk management specialist, commercial strategy manager. I don't even know what half these are to be. I'll be just real, very real with you guys. I have no idea what all these are. By the way, maybe I can turn this into a table. I think this is how I do a table. I can't remember. I'm still getting used to a table, or maybe I can copy and paste it into a table. Table. That's 9 mil per hour, says AZ. Dai says, I have a question. Due to COVID-19, do you think the pharmacy school will maintain the online curriculum? Honestly, um, I don't know. I think if you guys are kind of curious, maybe I can get one of my friends who's actually in pharmacy school. I think she's finishing up. She can like give me the the deets of what's happening in pharmacy school, but definitely like with learning in general, you're going to see a lot more people within these within the education system switching to more remote forms of learning. I mean, honestly, it makes a lot of sense to kind of do that. It's more convenient for people. Um, it's just a lot more convenient for people. I wonder if there's a way to like kind of copy paste all these in here. No, no, fuck, damn it. Don't tell me I've been fucking up. Please tell me I haven't been fucking up. Oh man, this sucks. Uh, lol, are these jobs real? I feel like it's a technician, pharmacist, manager, and that's it. I don't know. Like I don't know if they're real or not. But if like this guy's clearly done a lot more research on this than I have, right? And so I think it's interesting. Let me see if there's any more things so I can close this. This if there's nothing else, there's a one YouTube channel which I'm going to take a look at, and I'll go and Reddit too. Um, but I don't know if these are actually real, to be honest with you, right? And we'll have to take a look at it. That's why I kind of outlined like, and what I'll do as well. Um, we can you can actually do like things like check boxes. So I'll probably do a checkbox and do like completed, or maybe not a uh completed. We can do checkboxes. We can also do like a drop down menu. So like what is what are some good stages for this? So we can do a drop down menu, status. Fuck, come on. Status. We can do like a drop down menu of we'll do a select menu, select, and then we can create one. So like research not started. Can create like uh pending and completed. I think those are review completed. Great. Cool. So basically we have our different columns here as well. And so this is like literally what I love doing. And you can assign different colors, but since like my computer's kind of slow right now, probably not going to take the time to do that. AZ says you go to CVS and ask to be a risk management specialist in farm, they'll slap you all the way to Walgreens. Yeah, man. Who knows? Like, you're probably not gonna find these at a typical. Let's be real. You're probably not gonna find these at like a normal CVS or normal pharmacy. Honestly, right? Like critical care pharmacist. I think one of my friends does it. That's definitely not going to be at your CVS, right? I believe you need like residency for that and whatnot, like a PG. Yeah, at least like I don't know. I think the friend that I had that was doing it had like a PGY2 or something like that. So I don't even know, but it's kind of cool knowing that a lot of these things exist, though. I wonder if I like. Come on, can I paste it? Fuck. I guess I gotta manually copy it. I fucked up earlier, so gotta put this in. Guys, quick question for y'all: do you guys use Notion at all, or is this the first time you've heard about Notion? I know there's that doctor from the UK who goes to Cambridge. He uses this. I use this actually to plan a lot of my articles and all that sort of stuff. I just started using it more recently. Maybe next week I'll like create a habit tracker or something like that, or a productivity tracker so you guys can see it more. But this is definitely one of my favorite tools. It's like it's free for everyone to use, and then like if you want the paid version, I think it allows like edit access and stuff like that, or allows more blocks. I think you get like 1,000 blocks for free or something like that, and then it's like $4 per month, which is like if it's gonna help you be more productive, totally worth it as well. So I am pretty sure like my friend Tom is gonna come in here and he's just gonna look at me and just be like, hey Kevin, there's probably an easier way to do this. I'm like, fuck dude, yeah, I know. I'm not the most techie person. I'm pretty sure there's probably easier way to transfer all these boxes in. And what you can do is actually link each one of these into the knowledge base as well. And so if somebody's interested, they just can just click and just go in from there. So, oh man, first time I've heard of it, but it's very useful. Yeah, man. Next time I'll show you guys my my habit tracker and stuff like that. I use it all the time. I know I'm not using it to its like max capacity, but you know, I think part of it is just like playing around with things, tools like this. Um, like one of my favorite tools is like I showed you guys earlier, like Whimsical. Like this is one of my favorite tools. I just came up with a lot of these like hustles, like these concepts, right? What I made, cool icons. You can do a lot of high quality images and stuff like that, right? So the other day I just had a lot of time thinking about like, okay, I mean, if I were to teach a course on how to find your perfect hustle. And by the way, I probably the other day I was thinking is like if I ever do a course on finding starting your own business and all that, I would probably want to do it. I'm not going to do it within the next 5 years. I'm really focused on getting to that next level so that, getting to the next level so that I have mastery or authority over doing this as well. I'm not out for a quick buck or anything like that. I feel like that's way too common. Like, you know, I do understand like in this internet world, like if you're just a few steps of ahead of another person, then you're I guess, and you can, as long as you can solve someone's problem, then I mean that makes you an authority in the modern day. But I feel like there's this lost art of mastery of people really taking the time to really be good at something first. Like it's hard, man. A lot of us like millennials and the new generation and all this, like we're not very patient with things because we get everything like that, and we suddenly you just see everyone want to be a guru, you know. And the only reason why I wanted to move forward with my investing course was really because and by the way, I use this to track my investing course, like to keep track of all the steps I need to do. So if I'm ever working on a project, what I'll do is like um I'll write the goal up here, and I'll reverse engineer it, write all steps, each process. Actually, I'll show you my career pharmacy pharmacist pharmacy career knowledge base. And what I can do is like URLs as well. Like I'll add another column for URLs. Seton asks, have you paid for? Did you pay for this? I did. I paid 1 year for it. I have, because I exceeded. I used it a lot all the time. I use it to brainstorm, write all my articles. If you have something like Mailchimp, it's really great too. Because it just copy and paste, no formatting issues. It saves me a lot of time. And every single morning, I just go wake up. Like I'll show you like my to-do list every single morning. It's like here. I'll go back to the pharmacy hustles and stuff. But you can tell my computer is like lagging. Light Excel. This is the first time I'm seeing really learning Notion. Seems interesting. Hey, I think you'll really like it. I'm telling you, it's one of the best free tools. That if you go refugeehustle.com/Notion, shameless plug, refugeehustle.com/Airtable, you can get all these tools for free, and you can build out these really comprehensive tools. Like my friend Tom, he actually built out this whole personal finance dashboard. I built out my own too to track all my closes, like for my clients and stuff like that. Obviously, I can't show you that because there's a lot of sensitive data in there. But maybe I can duplicate it and show you guys some other time if you guys like online tools like this. But this really helps me a lot. So, for example, this is like my morning routine. I showed it like in the past streams, but I didn't really cover it in depth. And maybe I'll do a more of a breakdown as well. But what I like to do is like have these check boxes every morning. If I have a link, I can just click it. It'll open up in another tab very easily. All this sort of stuff. And I think it's under this tab. When it does open up, no, that's not it. Oh yeah, project planner. So you can actually see, I took this from my friend Rich and Niche, by the way. I copied and pasted his project planner for his course. But basically, what I did was I actually did the academy. There's a phase, so there's like a few phases. So if I go in here, there's 5 different phases. It's almost like a Kanban type of thing, right? I'm pretty sure you can add a Kanban. You can add different views. Like you can add a Kanban here too. Like if you want, you can create a Kanban view as well. Uh, if you guys don't know what a Kanban view is, oh my god, it's like, oh yeah, so you can do a Kanban view like that, and really customize your views too. But I'm gonna switch it back to my default view, um, and just go from here, and then talk about like, hey, which like category does this fit in? What are the exact steps that you need to do? Not all these, like this isn't accurate right now, but like this is pretty much what's accurate in with my current page right now for kick-ass investing. So yeah, man, I love showing this like inside depth type of stuff. This is stuff that I don't really show a lot of people or talk about on my channel, but I just love this. This is like stuff that keeps me up at night, man. Because I just love doing it, and I have like commitment hours too, like how I plan my week. Like I do this all in the background, and this is a tool I've only been using for last since quarantine, actually, not that long ago. So, um, yeah, and I'll probably work on this more and more as we go along. But there's that. Uh, in terms of pharmacy careers, can you guys think of any pharmacy careers? I'm not sure if we should give it a break on pharmacy careers. I kind of do want to cover like service based side hustles or all that. And let's take a look at some of the comments and stuff. Would you recommend Notion over Trello? Yeah, I would. I've used Trello, I've used Asana, I've used all these different things, man, and I'm telling you this, like there's nothing. I love Airtable, I love Notion a lot. Um I wish I could show you my like my client tracker, by the way, because it is really really sick. Like it blows my mind. I'm like, holy shit. Like maybe I gotta clean it up, but next time I will show you if you guys are interested in like these productivity tools as well. Uh bro, I've heard you say Rich and Niche 100 times before that. Oh, it's my friend. He has his digital marketing academy. So Rich and Niche .com. Oh shoot. No. That's not what I wanted. Hold on, let me go here. First. Rich and Niche.com. By the way, do you guys like this like building out content type of stuff? Like random, yeah, it's like sort of a Q&A and stuff like that, but it's also like a very casual like building something as well. Yeah, this is my friend Rich. He has a digital marketing academy and stuff like that. Really cool guy. He's a good friend of mine. He lives out in Vancouver area, and he actually helps a lot of my clients. So he teaches digital marketing. He's actually really changed up. Like he's like over the last year, he's been blowing up like crazy. So he's been doing live streaming. I've been taking a lot of his ideas, applying them to mine as well. So really cool guy. Uh, let's see, pharmacy careers. Let's take a look. There was like another site. Let me go into this really quick. It's like an Excel but cleaner. Yeah, it is. With if you like databases and stuff, like Airtable is really good. My friend Tom, he's like a huge nerd when it comes to that sort of stuff. He loves it. Like he wants to show me his like advanced personal finance tracker and stuff like that. Like it is ridiculous what you can do with these tools. But this is a really cool time. Like I think part of running a business, right? Is like you need to have really good people. I forgot, where is it? I had I printed out, man, I printed out good or great and I can't find it for some reason. But there were 3 components of like having a great business. And it's like part of it is disciplined action, but how do you know what needs to be done if you don't plan it out? And so that was always the disconnect that I've always had with business, right? is like I wasn't a very organized person when it came to business. When it comes to my clients and when I'm like on the job, super organized, super execution heavy, right? But when it comes to my own personal projects, why am I so disorganized? Well, I have a lack of clarity. And so having these tools has been kind of like a game changer for me because I can actually start mapping out things using tools like Whimsical, using tools like Notion, all that as well. So almost pulled up the Pornhubs. Yeah, dude, if you type in P, like it's gonna pop up. So that's why I switch back and forth because I don't want to get demonetized. Real talk, guys. But I've been doing a really good job at what's that called? At trying to do the dopamine detox. Probably these last 2 days I've been like more lax on my diet, but I'm going to go back on it. Might Not sure if I'm going to kick it off with a 48-hour fast or anything like that. Okay. Why don't we finish up this pharmacy career type of thing? YouTube. I know there's this one other channel on YouTube. Where is it? There's this YouTube channel that talks about different alternative pharmacy careers. God damn, why am I the number one ranking? I remember there was another channel of like different. There was another channel. Let me know, guys. Like, are you planning to get Notion? Like, are you guys gonna play around with it? I hope this encourages you guys to play around with it more. Thoughts on a 7-day fast? No opinion on like a 7-day fast. I think that's pretty intense. I'm not ready for it. I'll tell you that. I'm gonna fucking wither away and shit. But probably I need it. I've heard really great things about it. Not everybody can do it. If you've never done fasting, I would not recommend you going directly into 7-day fast. It's something that you have to work up. Now you get to see all the recent videos I've recently watched and stuff like that as well. Yeah, I've been watching a lot. Alex Becker, obviously myself. No, not that conceited. I actually know it's really funny. I rarely watch any videos that like I create. Honestly, I just don't. I just hate. Like I spend so much time editing them. I never really watch them myself. But come on, this is so slow. Hold on for a second. For some reason, this keeps on like shifting over. So there we go. Cool. And by the way, I got a G. I'm using a different camera. I have a G85, and I can tell my camera's like moving slightly the whole time. Holy shit. There we go. Pharmacy careers alternative. Oh, no, it was called non-traditional pharmacy channel. I believe that's what it's called. I don't think they're gonna pop up. Nope. It was like the non-traditional pharmacist. AZ said, I'm gonna check it out. Awesome, bro. You should. Definitely, I would highly recommend you checking it out. Setson wants to give it a shot too. I see you got Stephanie Sue on your homepage, boy. She's interesting, man. She makes really great content. I love Stephanie Sue. I don't know her personally, but yeah. This channel is actually becoming a lot bigger. Really great branding. Very niche audience. I don't know what kind of offer they have at the end. They probably definitely do have an offer. They got a Canon. Is that a Canon? I don't even know. But I always encourage more pharmacy channels, by the way. I'm definitely not your typical pharmacy channel. I'm like that. I'm kind of like the Matt Tran of like of pharmacy. I always like encourage people go outside of pharmacy and stuff like that. So we got Dave. Their SEO could use a lot of touch up, by the way. So, but let's kind of zoom in. Let's see what sort of alternative careers they have. They should have a website too if they know how to do their project manager. I can't read this shit. Non-traditional pharmacists. Let's see if they got a website. If they have a website, they should have a website, man, because that would optimize their SEO. Here we go. The non-traditional pharmacists. Explore non-traditional. These people should really consider doing infographics as well. If they want to, like, I think what the full stack pharmacist is doing is pretty good, great stuff, by the way. Featured in a pharmacy podcast, Pharmacy Times, Spotify, SoundCloud. Let's take a look at their resources. What kind of resources do they have? And even my friend Brian Fung. Oh shit. Yeah, I forgot to include my boy Brian and his pharmacy informatics pharmacists. Oh yeah, guys, I'm not even showing you guys my page. Let's take a look. Oh, there's a course. Oh my god. Let's dive into a funnel, guys. Let's break this down. I've been through so many freaking funnels at this point. What is their course? What course are they offering? Let me guess. $297, $97. Is it coaching? Are they gonna offer high ticket? Are they gonna book a call? $497, typical price. Yeah, this is very typical. Powerful goal setting. Explore all the jobs. See, what they're missing is like a really good, and obviously I haven't seen their whole funnel yet, but what they're missing is a really solid lead magnet, because I shouldn't be able to buy this course quite yet unless they have a good lead magnet. This is like what happens when you get like sucked up in the world of digital marketing. I got so sidetracked. This is this is so funny. But let's see. But they got their funnel down. It's a lot better than something that I have. I technically don't have a really great funnel right now. By the way, I should show you guys the inside of like Kick-Ass Investing. I'm really super proud of it, man. I've been working on it all week. I usually spend all my mornings working on things like Kick-Ass Investing. I'm going to make it one of the best. I made the decision to make it one of the best personal finance or investing courses out there, man. By far, I want to make it the easiest course out there, and for free. Like the first, like my masterclass, I want to make it a really kick-ass masterclass, help people set up their Roth IRA and all that. But I'm looking at they don't have like their video content on there. They're making a big mistake, by the way. But MSL sees new pharmacy. So they got this pharmacy MBA, Kim Tran, pharmacy MBA candidate. She's not graduated yet. So medical liaison, we already talked about that. David Vu, he's a project manager. I think I've messaged David before. College of Pharmacy. Well, we could add academia, but I just feel like founder of RX Ashley. What is RX Ashley anyways? RX Ashley. Let's see what RX Ashley is up to. See how her funnel is doing. School of Pharmacy. A lot of, see, here's the thing. There's a lot of, I don't know what careers they're in. I know they're interviewing a lot of different people. Power Networking, the Wolf of Pharmacy, Vice President Equity. Their content got really good reviews though. People are pretty happy with it, but I feel like they should do more listicles. I think they would get really far with their listicles. But let's take a look at this one, because this one actually has a direct answer, and I need to make sure that I mute their audio too, so it doesn't get taken down. By the way, how many people are still in here? I haven't even looked. 14 people? Holy shit. That's crazy. That's awesome. I thought this would be boring as hell, and I thought no one would watch this content. To be honest with you, but does better does better than my normal content. So RX Ashley got two things running at the same time. I'm gonna close my whimsical. I don't think I need to refer to it anymore. Uh, and yeah, this is another funnel. Probably some sort of course building offer or something like that. I think I gotta switch back to my thing. But anyways, I think just waiting for this to load. Holy shit. RX Ashley is a coach, it sounds like. Look at this. I don't want your audio. I got
Matarini here
oh
with the
my gosh.
non-traditional pharmacist.
No, I don't want to
and
listen.
The post today is all about
There we go. Cool. First, let's check out RX Ashley, third generation pharmacist, sent down.
the top
Shut
7 things
up.
that you need to
Oh
consider.
my god. This is like one of the things I hate about having a 2015 MacBook Pro. It's not as fast as my like other things, but it does the job. Uh, finding jobs, careers. Let's take. Is there like a recap of this? Completely random question. Do you have thoughts about the DNC community? Not really. I just know that like people are saying that Bernie Sanders got fucked and stuff like that. I don't know, man. I think I've honestly over the years, like I've always grown up in very blue states, but I think I'm becoming more conservative and stuff. Speaking about conservatives, I was watching these funny meme videos by like Hanky U or whatever, right? This guy got arrested recently, or maybe about 2 years ago for okay, I'm not gonna focus on this. This is taking way too long. I'm just gonna end the pharmacy careers part and just move on to side hustles and stuff like that. Um, but yeah, I was watching this guy. His name's Frank Yu, and he's like people call him like the Asian Nazi or whatever. He has all these like he's definitely like against Jews, against Muslims and stuff like that. It was so freaking funny, as well. So, but in general, I think I'm like becoming a lot more conservative these days. But I don't know. I mean, I'm a centrist, honestly. I'm an independent thinker. I don't really talk about politics too much because I don't know that much about politics. And I feel like a lot of people just there's a lot of people who spend way too much time on politics because I mean at the end of the day, I mean it's like I feel like I have bigger problems out there, more important problems than talk about politics or injustice and all that sort of stuff. That's just not me, you know. I'm pretty vocal about certain things, but when it comes to politics, I really don't care that much, man. Frank, you DNC is Garbo. Bernie got screwed over twice, and Bernie was defending the DNC too, which was really funny. After he got screwed, so I don't know. Major props to him. Um, but the number one thing I am concerned about these days is like really, um, and let's go into service based hustles. I'm gonna open up the second part. Um, but the number one thing I'm really concerned about right now is kind of like, um, is like, hold on for a second. Let me create a new table. The number one thing I'm concerned about is like really our freedoms after this whole COVID-19. I know that's not the biggest priority right now, right? Probably like obviously people's health is gonna be important, but you gotta think about it. It's pretty crazy how like what the heck. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna do this some other time. Maybe I'll build this database out and something like that and just do it like this because my computer is like shitting the bed right now and it's almost at the end of the hour. So, but anyways, guys, if you guys really like this video, if you guys have any requests, before I go, by the way, do you guys have any requests too of things that you want me built out, things that you want to see built out, like personal? We can do a personal finance tracker. We can do something like we can do something. I can build in real time a morning routine type of tracker, productivity type of tracker. There's a lot of different things I can build out that I would love to kind of figure out on the fly too. I'll probably do a little research, but for the most part, I'm just gonna wing it and just like see what I can build out on these type of things. So what up, boss? How's the 24-hour fasting coming along? Bro, I did it like on Friday. I'm gonna try to do a 48. By the way, I'm using your favorite tools, Tom. Tom, by the way, Tom is like the expert at Airtable. He shows me how to use all these tools like Notion, Whimsical, all this. So it was not my doing or thinking. It was actually Tom. And maybe next time I'll bring Tom on like a Zoom and we can just like edit in real time and stuff. Given my computer can't handle it because it's really not doing too hot right now. I hear the fans running and stuff like that. Maybe I got upgrade. Corabel says finance tracker. Cool. So maybe next week I'll do a personal finance tracker and build one out, or show you like the personal finance tracker that I use and make it public too. I want to share more tools to you guys and be a lot more transparent about what I'm doing behind the scenes, because I feel like a lot of people like for I'll be real with you guys, for the longest time I wasn't comfortable sharing a lot of my marketing or the tools behind the scenes, just because, you know, I didn't want people steal them or anything like that. Not steal like in a malicious way, but I always wanted like a really grandiose launch and stuff like that, right? Like, oh man, when I have that perfectionist in me, like that I picked up from pharmacy, where it's like I want to have everything perfect and then launch it to the world. But I think there's a magic in kind of like building things real time. It's like playing with Legos and like freaking building a puzzle together, where it can be very interactive. What are some things that you think like should be put in? And I think it's cool content. And I definitely will I'll post the pharmacy careers and stuff, and we're just gonna build it as we go, you know, one step at a time. So productivity would be good too. Finance tracker, I got one. Of course you have one, Tom. I know you're trying to show it to me all this weekend, but this stuff really gets addicting. it really helps bring clarity about, hey, what are some great projects that you can, what are some great projects that like how do you get better clarity of the projects that you're working on, how to keep track of what's next, because it definitely helps me focus. Every morning I don't have to wake up and just be like, oh Kevin, what do I need to do today? No, it's all written down. I know what I'm working on today. So then I just skip all that stuff. I skip like a lot of the journaling stuff, because I know like, hey, today I need to focus on building out my emails, making sure that the tagging is done. That is the next step to hit my goal. And it's just really helped me focus a lot, and I definitely feel a lot more productive. And I've been cutting out a lot of shit, because when you have transparency of all your projects, you're just like, whoa, that's a lot of stuff, Kevin. Can you do all that? I have a chronic problem of doing way too much all at once as well. So yeah. Happy Easter, says Taste and Travel. Yeah, happy Easter, guys. I don't even celebrate Easter, but pretty interesting stuff, man. That's pretty much it. That's all I really wanted to cover today. I think if there's no more questions, I'll stay on for like 2 more minutes, but you know, if there's no more questions or anything like that, I'm gonna head out. I'm not gonna lie, dude, I ate 3 banh mi today. Tom, like crazy stuff. Ate 3 freaking banh mi today, and then I just didn't eat. So I'm probably not gonna eat for the rest of the day, but yeah, probably gonna do like a 24-48 fast starting tomorrow. Finish it off with some green juice tonight, and then begin the fast. And I'm starting to love fasting, because it's really been helping me stay a lot more focused. And this is all due to watching Alex Becker, man. I've been watching Alex Becker every single morning. He talks about things like dopamine detoxing and all these productivity things. Really great guy, man. So been watching his content, really just simplifying my life as much as possible. So guys, don't want to talk too long. I hope you guys enjoy that segment, and we'll catch up sometime next week, and be out on the look for my new weekly hustle show as well, which I'm going to be doing. Bun me is not keto, by the way, not keto whatsoever. I definitely went over like what 70 grams per pop, over 210 probably carbs today. Holy shit, that was a lot. But yeah, definitely not keto. Anyways, guys, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great rest of your night. Happy Easter. Take care, and support my channel at refugeehustle.com/notion or refugeehustle.com/airtable. That would be really cool. They're both free, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace, my people.